Two visitor coaches carrier on the tight twisting way history a humane-sized amber hammer. Bus following bus queues to fall off its thirsty passengers, creation tailbacks downward the hilly dikes as far as the eye can view. 19 windmills hold the countryside of Kinderdijk close Rotterdam. A most significant pattern of Holland icon painting, the is one of the largest photographed destinations in the Netherlands. Comprising a artwork in water supply control, the mills one day drained the water supply of the earth, prevent flood with about 1740. But the is not a museum, the mills are complete of lifetime. And several residents who dwell in the mills had quite. They include created postcards attractive the tourists to believe the effect of their visits. I include lot bad experiences in the tourists, says Johan Veldhuizen, a 56-year-old robotic developer. Sames lived in Kinderdijk his entire lifetime and rest the livability regional activity team has been applying the mayoress to superior supervise the massive travel. They run via my kindergarten in their entire families. We're meeting potable tea in the sunlight, later we see up and down there's a China household trampling via my flowers. To begin in it was fair tourists of the US or the UK, now he's China and Japan. They include millions of human beings, they all wish to go to include their picture in a windmill. Buses unit roads, cars requisition nominated incapable parking lot dots and tourists in no expertise of biking are emboldened to hop on the seat to expertise the completely immersion Holland expertise. The justice has desired to minimize destruction by prohibiting coaches and vacationer vans of the center of Kinderdijk, house new parking lot means on the suburb of the countryside and conduct intense checks on cars how include leading in and nearly duplicating of fines among 2017 and 2018. I make several coffee mugs and coasters for a hobbyist, Mr. Veldhuizen complains. Yet the tourists are fair upcoming to get photos not to expend whatever, they get all their meal on the flight sea vessels. For all his disappointment, he disagrees in a latter lead by regional millers to brush out postcards to tourists how propose their present is portion of the issue. The postcards transmit a easy communication, we've lived there for centuries. We get 600,000 tourists a year and down there are 60 of us. Relation 10,000, one number over tourism though designed to be located to friends to chamber off some capacity visitors. The postcards are maybe more than potential they will be stored as souvenirs. And still, it expenses €20,000, £17,000, $23,000, a year to hold a plant lathe so the travel revenue how comes of the Kinderdijk legacy basis how rest the website is a urgent resource of financing. We are portion of the legacy, says Mr. Klapwijk. We don't loathe tourists but the legacy basis delicious us love the duck how laid down the gold ovum. Accession tickets price €8 per age and hundreds of flight sea vessels dock close by each year, provided an alleged €4 meter for the basis. Largest of the cash is reinvested in supporting the website but residents complain about they are iced out of justice consultations and do not see any gain of courteous the title of tourists. They've start up multiple trial cases to try to defend their characteristic and hinder the gravity of creature advanced. Thou can't halt it. We fair requirement rules. The tourists utilized to fair go in the summer and halt in October, now he's all year, Johan Veldhuizen complains. The decision for milling machine operator Peter Gender Klapwijk is to build a connect in visitors to offer them a more insight of residents' lives. Now while he does a visitor learning a length objective lens on his household, he invites them above for a talk.